We begin in Toronto, where the champs did not have former Raptor Chris Bosh, who stayed behind in Miami to be with family after the birth of his second child on Monday. As you can see by the tweet, Chris holding the young one. Congrats to Chris and his wife.
Congratulations, Big Papa. Look at him.
Congratulations, Chris. Rocking the baby to sleep.
Looking comfortable. Change those diapers.
That pic off Instagram, and CB, we appreciate that as we take you now to the Air Canada Center. LeBron James, it's cold up there. He's bundled up, Smitty.
he hadn't seen outside. He went from the hotel to the bus to the arena.
Jonas Valanciunas went to the hoop and scored.
Big guy getting off to a better start here. Started a little slow, had a big summer. MVP to Summer League, starting to bring some of that play to the regular season.
Toronto out to a 17-8 beginning as Jonas Valanciunas scored 10 in the first quarter. LeBron James cleans up Norris Cole's mess.
That was a nice little alley-oop thrown off the glass. Off the front of the rim for LeBron James. Was that planned?
Jonas Valanciunas in a tough spot trying to guard LeBron.
You might be MVP to Summer League, but he still needs help when it comes to LeBron.
Mario Chalmers for a three.
Mario right on cue.
Miami led 52-50 at halftime. Shane Battier, wait for it, rejection.
Shane.
Chris Bosh stayed home, but the rest of the guys joined in.
LeBron James spinning around Gay and scoring, and Shane Battier involved with the D again. Wade to James. Miami up 69-61, theatrical.
We've seen it in the regular season all year last year, and now they're doing it again.
Rudy Gay is stuffed on his way to the rim, but he stays after it. Plus the foul.
Way to follow your shot, young fella. Go get it. Falling to the ground on his back. Put it in.
It's one of the highlights of the first month of the season right there. Here's Dwayne Wade, all kinds of moves.
Oh, there we go. Found it.
Heat up 78-74 on the third quarter buzzer beater by D. Wade, who wasn't done.
Feeling good. This is pretty good. When you stop on a dime and knock it down, that's the old D. Wade getting to that elbow, knocking it down.
26-5 for Wade. LeBron to Chris Anderson. LeBron had 35, 8, and 8.
Well, it might have been cold when he arrived at the arena. He got warmed up.
To the Birdman. No Chris Bosh and Udonis. Chris Anderson did a good job without Chris Bosh in the middle.
And the Heat win 104-95, moving to 3-2 with their first road win of the season as they win their 12th consecutive game against the Raptors. The champs are now 9-0 without Bosh since the start of last season. The Raptors fall to 2-2 despite 21 points from their leading scorer, DeMar DeRozan. And after the game, LeBron James spoke with Jason Jackson.
LeBron, what did you guys figure out about what you needed to do? I guess it was about midway through the second quarter to kind of stabilize a rebounding situation and start to take your lead.
Go get it. We can't wait around. Teams are taller than us, bigger than us at times, so we just got to have a knack for it and go get it. And that's exactly what we did after we got out-rebounded in the first period. Pretty big.
Since you all came together 4 years ago, the road has been an important place for you all. How nice is it to get the first win away from home?
It's great. We like to, when we call the road, we call ourselves the Road Warriors. And when we go on the road, we got to have that type of dominance, the same way we feel in the AAA. So it was great to get back to the winning ways.
35, 8, and 8. There have been a lot of questions in the locker room about where you are on the timeline of your goodness. Yeah. What are you telling everyone tonight?
I'm on my way. I'm getting there. I ain't where I want to be, but I'm getting there slowly but surely, and I just got to continue to work my habits, continue to get a great feel out there, and then, watch out.
Extra special that you do with a man down. I know you want Chris out here every single night, but to be able to play like this without one of your big pieces.
Rashard gave us a huge boost. We needed that. Bees came in and gave us a great boost as well. Anytime a man go down, we need guys to step up, and we had that production tonight. And back home to you, to the Bosh family, congratulations on Dylan. It's an unbelievable feeling. I know, and look forward to having y'all back.
Well said, LeBron, and well played, LeBron. Tuesday was his 500th consecutive double-digit scoring performance. He's one of 5 guys in NBA history to do that. Jordan, Kareem, Malone, and the other Malone, Moses Malone.
2 Malones.
Unbelievable. Carl and Moses. Talk about the company that he's on with that list right there.
That's just unreal. 500 straight games of double digits. He had 10 in the first quarter. When you look at LeBron James, it's It's funny, it's ironic he said in that piece talking to Jason Jackson that, you know, I'm coming. 35 and 8 and he's coming. He doesn't have his rhythm yet. I mean, he's that good, and you can see the Miami Heat also, they're starting to come. Yes, they had a slow start, 3-2, and everybody's pushing the panic button. But I think this team right now, the intensity level is getting up. They're trying to pace themselves to, you know, gradually get to that end of the year to have a nice run at the end of the year.
Yeah, I can recall going for a third championship. That first month of the season was a little anticlimactic after you get your rings, but to know that this team right now is still healthy and they're easing their way into the type of play that they want to have going towards the playoffs, it'll come, and LeBron will probably be MVP candidate again.
Now, we talked about Chris Bosh with the birth of the child on Monday not making the trip. Greg Oden also did not make the trip, but Michael Beasley made his re-debut, if you will, with the Miami Heat. 6 points scored by Beasley in less than 4 minutes of action. What can he give this team throughout the year?
Well, first of all, you know he's a big-time rebounder in college, and also he can score the basketball. I think when you're having those games and those times during the regular season when things are not going well, you can actually feature him. He's one of those guys you can throw the basketball down on the low block. He can draw some double teams. He can score, and I think they're going to really need him in the playoffs because he can play a little bit of 3, a little bit of 4, and also you maybe could throw him in at the 5.
Rick, help me understand the Miami Heat 9-0 without Bosh since the start of last season.
Dwayne Wade, LeBron James. You know, most teams would consider that quite the luxury and would probably have quite a season with those two guys alone. Chris Bosh obviously brings an element to their attack that stretches the floor, allows the slashing for those two guys to be more effortless during the course of a game. But you spoke to Beasley. That's another opportunity for someone to stretch the floor and open it up. So 9-0. So it's a luxury. Like you heard LeBron say tonight, they welcome him back as soon as possible.
I think it's also a credit to that bench. You know, the Shane Battiers, the role players. And a lot of these guys were not role players in their prime. You talk about Rashard Lewis, a big-time scorer, Ray Allen. So you have some guys coming off the bench that's been there and done that.